So, FBI agents started visiting the theaters when your movie came out. This was immediately after the release.
Right. And they attempted to convince the exhibitors to take it off the screen. In some cases, it would open on Friday and close on Sunday. In other cases, it ran for the full extending the contract. Then we learned that the FBI met with United Artists, and they promised to take it off the market once they earned back the chump change they put into it, plus a profit. That's when the film died. It was suppressed by the FBI in collusion with United Artists. That's my allegation.
And Tim and Daphne Reed in the early 2000s picked it up and re-released it?
Yeah.
Do you know them? Are you friends with them?
Yes. Well, I met them the first time at the African at Chicago State University. And I mentioned in an exchange with them that Ivan and I own the rights. The reason we own the rights is we agreed not to sue them if they gave us the rights back. Because that's rare.
Smart move.
And they were skeptical. Then they did some research and found out we did own the rights, and they made us an offer. And so they've been distributing films for the last several years.
So they were fans of your film.
Yeah.
And they knew you from way back in the day, of course. What made them decide to...
They didn't know me, they knew my work.
Right. What made them decide to buy your film?
Money, and to put it out. Good combination.
I know he does a lot of black film work and a lot of things in the black community to uplift the community and to spread the word, if you will. And I figured, you know, that was in a long line of getting the message out there. So, tell me about the actor who played Dan Freeman.
Well, I met him several years before we got into the film, through a mutual friend. And whenever I went to New York, we used to hang out in Harlem.
His name was what?
Lawrence Cook.
Lawrence Cook. And you met him in Harlem. How'd y'all meet?
Through a mutual friend.
And you decided that he would be the guy, how?
Well, he was an actor. I got to know his work. He became a personal friend. And when we were attempting to cast the film, he used to read as Freeman read against other characters. One day, Ivan said, I can't find anybody who's satisfied with to do the role. And I said, well, how about Al? You know, are you satisfied with his work? He said, yeah. I said, let's go with him. And that's how he.
And were you satisfied with his work in the film?
I loved it, man. He really captured it.
So tell me about, were you on the set of the film?
Yeah, I was co-producer.
Okay, so you were there 24/7.
Yeah.
Tell us about that, if there were any racial tensions or any problems on the set. Tell us about that.
Oh, no.
Production of the film.
Well, 2/3 of the crew were white. And these were people who believed we had a right to say what we were saying. We had some of the finest technicians in the country who were working for scale. Michael Kahn, the editor, the next film he did, he got Academy Award for Godfather 2. Okay.
Wow.
So we weren't working with amateurs. We were working with first-class pros.
So your editor, the next film he did was Godfather 2?
Yes.
And won an Academy Award for editing in that film.
Yes.
Wow. Definitely not amateurs.
It wasn't amateur night. Mayor Daley didn't want the film be done.
The original Mayor Daley.
Yeah. So we took it to Gary. At that time, Mayor Hatcher was the first black mayor of Gary. And when we discovered that we couldn't get the permits to shoot in Chicago, I said, let's take it to Gary. It looks like Chicago. So,
and a whole lot of other places.
Yeah. So I called the brother who had done Mayor Hatcher's biography. His name escapes me right now. Told him we wanted to go there and shoot. He said, let me get back to you. 20 minutes later, I got a call from the mayor. He said, what do you want, Sam? I said, we'd like to come over and shoot. Film in the city. And we did. Now, shots we got of Chicago, we stole with a handheld camera.
Guerrilla. Guerrilla style.
I made a guerrilla style film about a guerrilla war.
Well, there you go. So tell me, what was the machine's reaction to your film besides banning it? Did you get any death threats?
No.
So nothing that serious. They just basically shut it down and kept the people from seeing it.
Well, I think they had learned about the backside of moderating people like King and them. And I certainly decided that if I died under mysterious circumstances, the book and film would become
even bigger.
That bigger. Mm-hmm. And it might have gone into action.
Right. So, looking back now, do you think your film has had the impact that you desired?
No.
You wanted an even bigger impact?
I would wish for an impact in terms of black filmmaking.
Excuse me?
I would have wanted an impact in terms of black filmmaking. I haven't seen it.
And why haven't you done another film?
Give me the money, I'll make one.
Right now?
Right now.
Any plans? What film would you make right now if you had the money?
I've done a modern adaptation of the ancient Greek play, Lysistrata. And in the original play, the women go on sexual strike to end the Peloponnesian War. In my version, the wives and lovers of the gangbangers go on sexual strike to end the gangbanging and
gang wars. Wow, that's interesting. So it's a urban adaptation.
Yes.
Of Greek mythology?
Exactly.
Okay, so tell me, do you think that the literary community gives you the respect you deserve?
No.
Why not exactly?
Because I didn't write it for them. I wrote it for the brothers and sisters on the block. I don't have anything to say with the black intellectuals. They're a bunch of self-castrating units that have no impact on the community at all.
In our last interview, some people had a few comments such as, don't you know that the U.S. doesn't own the Federal Reserves? What's your response to that?
Who owns it?
That's your response?
Yeah. Tell me, who owns the Federal Reserve? And what difference is it?
Basically, I think they were trying to point out that the economic stability or future of America isn't even owned by America.
Who's it owned by? I'll tell you. It's owned by the same kinds of people that founded this country.
The Europeans, England.
No. The so-called Revolutionary War came about because the bourgeois elite in the United States didn't want to share that wealth with England.
Speaking of bourgeois elite, someone said, do you think President Obama is a sincere black president?
I think he was best described by Colin Powell as a president who happens to be white, or happens to be black.
Was that a Freudian slip?
Yeah. Possibly not so Freudian.
Do you believe 9/11 was an Al-Qaeda act of terrorism?
Yes.
Some people find that hard to believe due to all of the truth that we have found about America and its dealings abroad.
Where's the evidence? I base my opinion on what I saw. 2 multi-ton airplanes flew into the tower. And I see no evidence to dispute that. If Al-Qaeda didn't do it, who did it? And why? What's the motive? Iraqi oil is not nationalized. It is leased to a German and French consortium, which is why the Germans and the French opposed the invasion. They still, not the United States.
I believe so. Moving on, we had a viewer ask, due to your current financial state, is the military taking care of you because you were in the military when you were younger, and they wanted to know, did you have a pension from the military? And that's what supports your income?
Yes.
Okay. So, in closing, what's the next project for Sam Greenlee? What are you going to do now as far as film work or as books or speaking engagements? What's next on your agenda?
Well, I'll be selling my manuscripts as ebooks. Hopefully to earn enough income to get off the pension I had, which jumped to $978. My rent is $520, so I have to supplement that by selling books and DVDs out of my shoulder bag. But there's an advantage to not having anything they can take. When you sleep on the floor, you can't fall out of bed. So there ain't nothing they can do to me to intimidate me. The very fact that I can't get a job teaching on a college level permits me to do and say what I feel.
But you do want a job to speak at colleges and universities? You would do that?
I do that, but I can't get a job teaching. You want to know who's been turning me down?
Who is that?
Black studies.
And why is that?
I say a bunch of hoes. I don't have anything in common with those people. I don't write for them. I write for the brother and sister on the block.
And there you have it, folks. We have the legendary author of the Spook Who Sat by the Door, the iconic underground cult classic, Sam Greenlee. Thank you so much. This is the new Swahili TV. I'm Russell Norman. Peace.
Thank you.